Hi guys, it's me Samuel, and this is my brother Puzzle. Today we're working on our first video game. We have never made one before. And we're not going to reveal the title today. We are just going to give you a sneak peek at the sprites and backgrounds. If you're like me and you're not very familiar with video games, a sprite is like a little puppet inside the game. If you've ever been in a fun house or something like that, you know, you have all these different animatronics that move around, and that's basically the animatronics in the game, including yourself.
A sprite is basically any component of a game that moves around.
Cool. He knows. So, as a cartoonist, I'm a little bit familiar with the concept, but we're gonna work on the main drawings, especially like I will be doing the drawing because I'm the artist, he's the technician.
And the brains behind the operation.
And so yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and we're also gonna work on backgrounds that will be moving throughout the game, just the basic general backgrounds we're gonna be using. Earlier this morning, I wrote basically the main story lines, the plot points, the stuff that happens in the game, and this is gonna be like a 6-level game, because it's the first game we ever made, and 6 is my favorite number, but that keeps it nice and simple. Here we go. Okay, here is a background. Pretty simple, and that will be the general, like level 1, I guess. Yeah. As we get deeper into the game, the backgrounds are going to get darker and stranger, but it's going to be nice all around. Like, it won't be creepy or anything. Not especially creepy. Right. And we will call that level 1.
Okay.
Alright, now we will work on a sprite.
So I think we'll have this background, and then we'll have other layers of backgrounds kind of moving in front of it, like particles and stuff like that. I think I'll be able to do that in the game engine itself.
Alright, so let's get started.
Okay. Paintbrush, that's a paintbrush. Alright, what am I doing?
Fishes.
Fishes.
Mechanical fishes.
Do we want them to be fat outlines or skinny outlines?
Well, I'm going to pixelate them, so it doesn't matter how many details you do as long as they're colorful.
Oh yeah, it has to be really colorful, right?
Yeah.
Alright, this is a fish. Even less human than normal fish because the characters are getting attacked by robot fish, not real fish. They will have facial expressions. Give it little happy wrinkles by the eyes. This will be one of many fish. One of the most general looking fish. Like, this will be the most boring thing.
Level 1.
Alright.
So how mechanical do we want it to look?
Very. It won't have so many mechanical moving parts to it. It will have a very mechanical look to it. And because it's a cartoon and a video game, they have to be extra scary.
Oh yeah.
Ridiculously scary. So scary that it doesn't really scare you. So for their idling, their just general movement, make a new layer, new raster layer. Select the whole fish. Then make him another layer, the same fish, but I'm gonna move something about him.
Cool. Oh, I like it, to make it look like it's got hinges and stuff. Nice. What general color do we want this fish to be? Do we want it
probably to be like a goldfish or something?
Goldish, yeah.
Or what do you think? Red? What's a first level fish?
Well, I was thinking like a calmer color would be like purple or blue.
Those represent intensity. Purple.
I thought red and orange.
Purple and red and purple.
So what if we made this like a greenish yellow?
Okay. I think the face is enough to make it scary.
Yeah.
And you see the deepest details are on the face.
I think if you delete this line, it'll make it look a little scary.
This is a technician talking. It'll look scarier. Okay. So when you're saying like a yellowish green, you mean like around here?
Like that. We should shade the sides of it. Texturing.
Tone scalping. The actual name of the thing.
Once I pixelate it, I don't think you'll really see the texturing though, so I think...
You'll see a changing color.
That's true. That makes it look more metallic, yeah. So as we go into the further levels, I think we should go transition from fish to more scary creatures, like seahorses will be big, you know?
Yeah,
because
like
the cartoon is going to be weird in a way. The seahorses are going to be abnormally big. And then as we go further down, we get into the anglerfish. Since we're not giving away in the story yet, we've already given away that it's about the ocean. We haven't given away what the character is, even if the character is human or not.
It could be a dog.
It could be another fish.
It could be a mermaid.
Ooh. So as we go on, the fish are going to get scarier and a little more mysterious. until we get to the final level, which will be the most mysterious.
It's still a mystery for you guys what's actually going to be happening then. We already know because I wrote the story this morning.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've had bits of the story written, but we've kind of figured out the initial plot and different end scenarios today. So we finished the shading up. Gonna move on to the eyes. I've been thinking about different mechanics. If there are good fish along the way, that if you like take them as company, if they have blue eyes or something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking of that too when we were talking about making all the bad fishes' eyes the same color.
And I think we could make the good fish alternates of the bad fish so that they're the same body shape, but they have different expressions and different behaviors. Who do you think should be the composer of the soundtrack?
You.
Are you sure?
I was thinking about this morning. I tend to like to do more song type music, and the music you do sounds very video game-ish, and I don't always have the patience to come up with something like that, but you really make it fun. Right, I think that's good for the skilly side.
Yeah, we should do the eyes next.
This will
Yellow?
probably be a
yellow with red pupils. Oh, that's what you said.
It was what I said.
Don't get mad at us.
Alright, that's about the same.
And of course, we won't be going da-da-da-da-da between them because it's going to be...
Yeah, I'll be like... Bump.
Yeah.
And they'll have... I don't know if we'll have sound effects for the fish themselves. We'll see about that.
Oh man, that's going to be fun. I want to make our own sound effects.
Yeah.
Have as much fun
as record sounds around the house and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, the teeth are the teeth supposed to be yellow too?
They should be metal, right? They should be gray.
Oh my. Yes.
You can add some sort of shiny shader. Starting over with that so they don't...
Pulling those teeth.
Yeah.
Sharks would be bad. There'll be dolphins and whales that'll help you and stuff, probably.
Near the surface, yeah, the first level, since we're near the surface, the dolphins should be there.
Yeah.
Could you get a thick brush and redo the outline? Because, if you look in this is about as much detailing as it'll take. If you look in this viewpoint up in the top right,
yeah,
you can't really make out the outline.
You want to see the tail a little better. Actually, there's a trick. I can do.
Ooh, tricks. Love tricks. Move it around.
Turn it out. Yeah. I was just gonna select part of it. Alright, and we will combine these. Mine selected layer. And hide that. Paste.
I'm gonna combine those two layers.
Yes, those will be combined.
Compound.
Those will be combined.
Yeah, are you sure that wasn't faster than just drawing it?
It wasn't so much a matter of being faster as being
more
consistent.
Precise. Consistent.
Yeah. I'll do the same thing with
now you can tell the outline a little bit better.
Yeah, except I'm not going to do it like that. You know why?
Nice.
Now, I hope this doesn't look scary to you guys. It's really okay.
I think it's kind of cute, kind of scary.
You can comment and tell me if you think the eyes should not be yellow and red, if you think that will be too much, or if the colors are too bright, or whatever. I do like to know feedback. Let me know how you feel about it, because we are still in the early stages of this. I'll put a little crack here. Hinge. And if these fish look too real, you can also tell us if they need to look more fake and less alive. But if you do like how scary they are and stuff, that's great too. It is pretty cool the way this is. I've never made a moving thing. I mean, not usually.
I thought you
moving thing inside. Yeah, but not inside a program like this.
Oh, got it.
I thought you were an animator all this time. I've been pretending. My videos aren't actually.
You're really good at pretending. They're actually just pictures.
I think that's a good idea. Look what that fish looks like.
Yeah.
And then do the same thing as we did before. Take the selection tool, choose one of the darkest part of one of the scales.
And then add the texture.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, cool. That's a lot better.
It's a lot better.
It's a lot better, yeah.
Well, that's all for day one. We finished making our first villain sprite. If you'd like to see more of puzzle stuff, go to his channel over here. And if you'd like to see more of my stuff, subscribe over here. and I will see you next time.